Take a look at the Parramatta Cup Group 3 over 1900 metres, Rosehill race 7 on Saturday, won by the Bjorn Baker trained Our Anchorage. Tough win this. We'll go and take a look at it visually first, punters. All right, let's pick him just up after they jump, punters.
Along and Don Diego de Vega's right there.
Right, Our Anchorage goes on.
Don Diego de Vega just leads. Our Anchorage strides
Two wide, striding across now. 3 wide outside Redstone Well, who pushes on. Our Anchorage settles second. Off Redstone Well. Weight fights on in deep stretch. That's the impressive part here, punters, right? One out, up the hill, top of the rise.
1300 to go, and
decent tempo.
Takes the lead by a length. Our Anchorage goes.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go forward a bit here, punters.
Pretty good. Two further.
You know,
as the field strung out, it's Redstone.
What's the weight fights on when they come to challenge?
Short around
All right.
And a gap to the last 3. Inside.
Here Our Anchorage on the outside of the co-leader.
A narrow leader from Our Anchorage. Don Diego de Vega's got plenty of room on the fence. Palmetto pulling out.
Hits the front.
Pulling out, and further back to Asterix hugging.
They get every chance to run it down.
Making good ground on the outside. Our Anchorage is a narrow leader from Palmetto, breathing down its neck. Fajita Sand running on. Kinesiology poking through the middle. Our Anchorage just
keeps finding. It's a tough win, this. You know, all the other 3 have come from the back, and it's held sway. All right, punters, that's a tough win. Now let's dive into it and find out why it's tough and where the merit is. All right, punters, let's put things into perspective first about Our Anchorage, okay, all right? We're talking about a 6-year-old Galileo mare, a Galileo gelding, out of a French-bred Redute's Choice mare from a very good family, and I'll show you why it's from a very good family. If you go back to the dam of this one, the 11-year-old Redute's Choice mare, Vanzara, right? She's a half-sister, or she's also produced, the Colt Vanish, right? By Galileo. The 1 from 2 winner. Very current, this family. The 1 from 2 winner. Won last time out at Newbury. Back in July 2024. Second career start. Looks black type on the make. You go further back in this family. The second dam. Who got Vanzara. Also got these other stakes winners. You know. Papalina. Vidina. Vizara. 5 stakes performers, right? So this is a really good family, a really good current family that's got plenty of hidden merit and plenty of upside. All right, punters, let's go back and take a look through the form of the beaten brigade out of this race. It's pretty strong. You know, you go... Yeah, all right, so Palmetto's second home to Our Anchorage. Beaten 0.16 to start prior and third to highlights in the Gardenia. Beaten 2.21. Kinesiology, third home, behind Our Anchorage. Beaten 0.98, beaten 3.1 before the start prior by highlights as well, franking that form rep. Fujita San, fourth home, beaten 1 length, beaten 1.8 start prior by the same horse, holding its level. Well, let's go back to fifth home now. Redstone Well, that set the pace on the front. Form franked. What a reference. So the form isn't great coming out of this race, but there's good hidden merit, right? To suggest that there's more to come yet for Our Anchorage. The highlights form reference out of the Gardenia confirmed once again. Right, so the form is questionable to a degree coming out of this win in the Parramatta Cup. Admittedly, as generally it can be sometimes out of the Parramatta Cup season to season. But the thing we also need to put into perspective about this horse, Our Anchorage, is the bloodlines. It is now 6 from 21 winner. The penny's obviously dropped. It's won its last 4 on end. It continues to progress. You know, sat outside the leader, worked early from a wide gate, crossed, worked up the hill, hit the front, top of the stretch. They came from the back. It repelled them. How much more scope there is hard to know. But I can tell you one thing, right? I can guarantee you one thing. If we get the opportunity to see this horse produce this again, I know that I've got no problems having my money on it.
Favourite here, Our
If
Anchorage
it gets a
chasing
chance to
four
do
in a
this
row.
again to
Then
him.
Palmetto, Don Diego, De Vega
Let's watch
doing
it and
the
then we'll close
chasing.
out, punters.
A gap of 2.5 then to Asterix on the inside.
By Galileo.
Further back to
Out of a
Manzo's
very
Fujita
well related
San. Then
French
came
bred.
Zechariah around Athabaskan.
Reduced
Bit of gap
choice
to the last
mare.
three. Inside the 500 metres now. Redstone Well, a narrow leader from Our Anchorage. Don Diego De Vega's got plenty of room on the fence.
Full to the
Palmetto
one from
pulling
two
out.
winner, Venice.
Kinesiology pulling out. And further back to Asterix, hugging the rails. Fujita San
Here it
making
comes.
good ground on the outside.
Hits the
Our
front.
Anchorage is a narrow leader from Palmetto, breathing down its
Palmetto
neck.
comes
Fujita
at it and
San
it
running
repels
on.
it. And the other's
Kinesiology
late.
poking through the middle.
Keeps
Our
repelling
Anchorage
him.
just in front of Palmetto, Fujita San. It's Our Anchorage.
How much more upside there is this prep is hard to tell, but I tell you what, there's more to come yet for Our Anchorage, punters.
Our Anchorage beat Palmetto, and a third there.
That is
Kinesiology in it, rattling home Asterix
another
and Redstone Well.
race review. TWF horse racing, the Parramatta Cup, the Group 3, 1900 metre. Early outlier towards the staying races over the Autumn Carnival. Thanks, punters.